All right, Aquarius, let's see what's going on for you for August 2023. This is a reading for you, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Check out especially your rising sign. If you don't know what that is, it is your ascendant sign. It's the sign that was on the horizon the moment of your birth. Check out your birth chart to figure out which one those are. I do a Thursday workshop every other week about understanding your birth chart. If you want to jump onto that, there's a link below in the description box. So this is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's see where we go. Check out that rising sign reading as well. All right, so Aquarius, we definitely have a full moon in your sign, and that means it's impacting your first house, the house of your expression, your self-expression, who you see yourself to be, how you're putting yourself out there in the world, what other people see of you. With that Aquarius full moon, release any of your behaviors that are inauthentic. I'm saying that to you because other people may be like, you're a liar. Like if you don't do that, if you really hold on to anything that's not who you are, maybe even for protection, people are going to start seeing through it. So the full moon in Aquarius is a really good time to do that. We have a new moon later in the month in Leo, and that's your opposite sign. So that is about being seen. Again, being seen. That's in your 7th house. That's the house of your relationships. So this could really be a month of you being seen for truly who you authentically are. Take that however you want to take it. If you're not being authentic, I feel like people are going to see it. Okay. Later in the month, the 23rd, we do have Mercury retrograde in Virgo, and that is in your 8th house. And I wrote some notes here about any secrets you keep, boom, okay, they can become, because Mercury in retrograde, right? Like you could send an email to the wrong person and the secret gets out. You could text the wrong person, secret gets out. It's in Virgo, which is your 8th house. So the details matter. So pay attention to details. Around the 23rd, it's going to go for 3 weeks. So really pay attention to the details of your life. And if you're not paying attention to the details, especially details around your health and well-being, if you're not paying attention to your own health and well-being, that can kind of back up on you. So unhealthy secrets could come out. 8th house, the house of secrets. So the authenticity thing is real. The struggle is real this month, Aquarius, okay? So just know that if you're doing anything that may be unhealthy for you, that you're hiding, people may see it. Mars is moving into Libra, and that is in your 9th house. So your beliefs about relationships or your beliefs about your life or anything that you've been believing all your life long could show up for you as like, I need to make some changes here. Okay. And that can kind of tag along with this Aquarius full moon and the Mercury retrograde in Virgo, all those things I just said. You could suddenly be like, you know what? I got to make some changes here, especially in relationships because it's Libra. That 9th house, you're ready to take action now because maybe you've been outed. Maybe your authenticity is making you more attractive. Maybe it's time to step into relationship in a more fulfilling kind of way. Okay. And the final thing I want to talk about, Uranus in retrograde in Taurus in the 4th house. Surprise. You're moving. Okay. So all this authenticity could get you further into a commitment with somebody, could get you kicked out of a commitment with somebody, could get you moving, right? You guys could move in together or something like that. Yep. Ace of Cups. Look at this. Ace of Cups underneath. I like that. Here and now, being very present in the moment. That's at Mercury retrograde in Virgo. Be very present in the moment and fork in the road. Okay. So things are changing here for Aquarius. If you're single, you could be finding yourself in relationship by the end of August. If you are in relationship, that relationship could change a lot. Okay. You could make some new decisions, become more authentic, and that could blow apart a relationship, or that could get you more committed to that relationship. So let's see where we go here for Aquarius. All right. I see the 9 of Pentacles. This is all about self-confidence. Being more authentic takes some self-confidence. People see you who you really are. 10 of Pentacles underneath. Wow. 10 of Swords. You could be being really authentic with some people that are not appreciative of that authenticity. right? Seven of Cups, they like you as you were, much more confusing. Or they like the fantasy of it. Somebody has a real fantasy around who you are. Maybe you are spinning a fantasy of who you are to other people. Four of Wands, Six of Wands, and Two of Cups. I feel like you're done with that, right? I feel like you're done with this, like, maybe you're trying to pretend that you have a lot of money. Or maybe that you're done with a family who's really toxic. Okay? You're just done with it. You're like, something that is traditional and long held for you, you're shaking it up. You're changing how you're doing things in the world. And that's bringing in, I keep getting this message. I think it was in the morning message today. It keeps bringing in this message of the more authentic you can be, the longer the relationship will last. Like you gotta be vulnerable in relationship. Or what would it be like to have someone be married to you or know you for a long time and not really know some very important things about you, things you might have shame around? Like, really put it out there in the beginning. You don't have to be scaring somebody, like, right? You don't have to tell everybody everything right at once, but you do want to be honest. And it's possible that you're in a relationship that you weren't honest in. Okay. The Fool, Two of Swords, Death. Don't just run away. Okay. Don't just run away. Chariot, Seven of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. There's somebody who wants to invest a lot of time and attention in you. Okay. Three of Cups, King of Wands, Moon. I think that might be a little scary. So what I'm getting here in the month of August for you is investing in yourself, not running away from things, not shying away from conversations that really can make or break. Okay, that can make or break a relationship. And especially if you have, if you have some kind of, this feels to me like some of you are coming to the end of a relationship, or with a family member, or with some kind of traditional way of being, that people see you in a certain way and it's not authentic, and that is coming to an end. Some of you could end relationships with siblings, end relationships with longtime family members or friends or something like that, because it wasn't real. All right, it wasn't real. Anything that's inauthentic isn't staying. Anything that's a fantasy isn't going to have any staying power. So you're definitely choosing the road to not be sort of swept away. You're choosing to not be a fool, not to be unaware, not to be fantasizing about something that you're showing up in a certain way, but that's not really who you are. I feel like the love comes in when you are very present in the moment. Okay, so anchor yourself in the moment, be very present, be very King of Swords, Aquarius, you can be very direct. Okay, and that can be like, woo, all of a sudden. But I want you to learn how to communicate better. So it's not like, oh, all of a sudden I'm dealing with a King of Swords. You have a choice here. The fork in the road is coming. And you're choosing take a deeper look at yourself. You're choosing to see who you really are, making some changes. Not every relationship is going to survive this. Okay? Because I almost feel like there's a changing of the guard here. There's somebody who's leaving your life, and there's somebody who's coming in. The Cancerian energy here and the Seven of Pentacles. This is somebody to invest your time and attention to. The King of Pentacles. This can be a new adventure in your life. It can be a new beginning because you're just so aligned with what you're saying you are. What is that? What you see is what you get. What you see is what you get. And this Three of Cups, I feel like that's really, I feel like there are a lot of people, the people who are celebrating that are the people who really want to get to know you, who really love you, who are like, oh, wow, there was a lot here that I didn't see. And now I'm getting to see this person. Now I'm getting to understand this person. There's just a whole new kind of opportunity. It's like a sense of opportunity opening wide up. Why is the Two of Swords here? World, Judgment, Eight of Wands, Four of Cups, the Five of Cups, and the Nine of Wands. I feel like you have been acting as if you're whatever other people want you to be. Very malleable, very chameleon-like. Okay, we're putting ourselves, not putting ourselves, that is protection. Okay, like if you don't like this person that I'm showing you, it's not really me, so I don't really care. Right? If you break up with this person that isn't really me, then you're not really breaking up with me. You're breaking up with this phony thing. But if I show you my true self and you reject that, you're rejecting me. And that's infinitely more vulnerable. So I feel like what's happening here, I like this World, Judgment, Eight of Wands, like stepping into authenticity is a very courageous thing to do. You are going to lose some people. Four of Cups and the Five of Cups. But I feel like the ones who stick around, like you're doing all this work, the Nine of Wands, you're really showing us a picture of someone who's been through it. Okay? Someone who's had, but I don't feel like this is victim. You can, Nine of Wands can be victim mentality, but I almost feel like because I'm seeing the Seven of Pentacles and the, the Three of Cups, I feel like some people are really celebrating this and that's giving you some good feelings. Okay. Why is the Moon here? There could be somebody that you're really afraid of losing. Okay. There could be somebody you're afraid of losing. Eight of Cups, the High Priestess, the Devil card, and the Ace of Cups. You could have a love relationship that's secret. You could have a third party situation going on. You could have somebody who is walking toward you and, maybe they've made some big changes in their life to come toward you. And you're like, what if they come toward me and they don't like what they see? Like they actually got out of a situation to come toward me. What if when they get here, they're like, ow, this is what I'm going toward. I'm not sure if I like this. All right. I feel like there's some fear here, but there's definitely some secrets that are, it's worth it. Okay. It's worth it. It's worth you finding out who your real friends are. It's worth you finding out that some people loved a facade or loved a fake impression of you. And so that Four of Wands the Uranus retrograde in Taurus, that's happening at the end of the month. Taurus is about our sense of safety, our sense of feeling comfortable. And it's in Uranus retrograding. Uranus is your ruling planet. Your ruling planet is about innovation and change and about surprises, right? And the Four of Wands, I'm also getting here is surprises. And I feel like you're going to have some surprise victories. Some people are going to surprise you. And I feel like you might be afraid to sort of be nakedly authentic in front of certain people for fear of retribution, for fear of like, there's shame. There's shame here. There's something about yourself that you need to embrace. And another person is embracing that with gusto. Okay. So this is worth the risk. Okay. This is worth the risk. I'm going to continue on with this. We're going to see where we're going. I do feel like you might have a very strong love affair here that's going to last a long time if you put some time and attention into it. So let's see where we go. You could even, this could be the underpinning of business and financial success. Be real. Okay. All right. Link is below, Aquarius. If you want to continue on, I'll see you over there. All right. I hope you enjoyed that video. If it was helpful to you, please consider liking this video and sharing it with anybody who might have a need for similar kind of information. And if you like this video, check out these videos.